Men are getting weaker, softer, more tired, and less driven, and most of them think it's normal. Tired by 3 p.m., foggy in the gym, sex drive lower than it used to be, motivation gone, belly soft, recovery slow. Most men blame age, they blame stress, they blame their genetics. They walk into a doctor's office at 28 and get told their numbers are in the normal range, because normal range doesn't always mean optimal for how you want to feel and perform. Here's the truth. Low testosterone in young men is almost never genetic. It's behavioral. 5 boring habits are quietly killing your testosterone. Not exciting things, not supplements, not biohacks. 5 small daily habits that most men are doing right now, every single day, without knowing what they're costing. And one of the 5 habits I'm about to share isn't talked about in any fitness video. Most men won't see it coming. It might be the one quietly destroying your discipline, your training, and your sleep all at once. Pay attention. The factory shift you're cutting short. Most men sleep 5 to 6 hours a night and think they're fine. They're not. Here's the mechanism. Testosterone is produced largely during deep sleep, specifically during the first major sleep cycles of the night. When you sleep less than 7 hours, you're cutting off the body's testosterone factory mid-shift. A well-known study published in JAMA tracked young, healthy men who slept just 5 hours a night for 1 week. Their daytime testosterone dropped by 10 to 15% after 1 week. Now imagine doing that for years. That's most men reading this. The fix is simple, but it's not easy. 7 to 9 hours a night, non-negotiable. Same bedtime every single night, including weekends. Dark room, cool room, no screens 30 minutes before sleep. Phone out of arm's reach. You can't supplement your way out of bad sleep. Your body wants to make testosterone. You just have to give it the off hours to do the work. Sleep handled. Now habit number 2, the one every gym goer knows about and skips anyway. The biggest hormonal lever you ignore. Every man knows he should train legs. Almost no man trains them seriously, and that quiet neglect is one of the biggest hormonal mistakes you can make. Here's why. Compound lower body lifts, squats, deadlifts, lunges, leg presses recruit the largest muscle groups in the human body, the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes. Training them heavily creates one of the biggest full body training signals you can produce, because you're recruiting more muscle mass than any other workout. That signal tells your body to build, to recover, to adapt, to produce the hormones that make all of that possible. Now look at how most men train. Chest Monday, back Tuesday, shoulders Wednesday, arms Thursday, legs Friday, if they don't skip it for an extra arm day. You're spending 80% of your gym time training small muscles, when one of the biggest full body training signals is sitting untouched twice a week. The fix? Train legs hard twice a week. Heavy compound movements every session. Barbell squats, Romanian deadlifts, Bulgarian split squats. Heavy, close to failure, no skipping. You don't skip leg day because it's hard. You skip leg day because nobody told you it's one of the most important days for your hormones. 2 down, 3 to go. And here's where this video gets different from every other testosterone video on this platform. The next habit is the one no fitness creator will honestly talk about. Most either scream that it kills your testosterone, which isn't quite true, or they avoid it entirely because it's uncomfortable. I'm going to give you the honest version, the mechanism, the cascade, and why it might be the habit quietly destroying every other habit in this video. Pay attention. The dopamine cascade, not the hormone, the habits that build the hormone. Let me give you the truth first. The porn kills your testosterone claim you've heard 1,000 times, it's not strongly supported by science. So why is this habit on the list? Because porn doesn't kill your testosterone directly. It kills the dopamine system that drives every habit that builds your testosterone. Here's the mechanism in one sentence. Porn delivers massive, fast, unnatural dopamine spikes. Repeated daily over months and years, your brain protects itself by desensitizing the dopamine receptors. You produce the same amount of dopamine, but your brain responds to it less. Now watch what happens next. Training feels harder. Discipline becomes impossible. You stop wanting to push yourself. You scroll instead of lift. You sleep 4 hours because you're up late on your phone. You skip leg day because you don't feel like it. You eat for comfort instead of fuel. Every one of those behaviors pushes your hormonal environment in the wrong direction. That's the cascade. Porn isn't killing the hormone, it's killing the habits that produce the hormone. This isn't a moral lecture. This isn't a no-fap pitch. This is brain chemistry. A daily dopamine assault default wires you to seek the easiest reward and avoid the hardest work. And the hardest work, training, sleeping, eating right, is exactly what builds testosterone. The fix? A 30-day reset. Cut porn completely for 1 month, no exceptions. Most men feel the difference within 2 to 3 weeks. Training intensity comes back. Sleep improves. Focus sharpens. If 30 days feels impossible, start with 7, but the full reset is 30. You can do everything else right, but if your dopamine system is hijacked, none of it lasts, because you won't have the drive to keep doing it. Fix the dopamine, the rest gets easier. 3 down, 2 to go. The next one is going to surprise the runners in the comments. When cardio becomes recovery debt. If you're reading this and you run 5 days a week for an hour at a time, we need to talk. High-volume endurance training, especially when paired with poor recovery and low-calorie intake, can shift the testosterone to cortisol balance in the wrong direction. Research on endurance-trained men has shown suppressed resting testosterone and disruption of the HPG axis, the hormonal system that produces testosterone. The mechanism is cortisol. Long, sustained cardio sessions keep cortisol elevated for hours after each run. When that happens day after day, week after week, year after year, your hormonal system starts